Today we are at Albert Park conducting some research to monitor the success of native fish stocking here in Metro Melbourne. Now our primary focus in this episode is going to be estuary perch, however we're also likely to encounter other species such as silver perch and golden perch. Now this all began around 2012 when Victorian fisheries first started to breed and produce estuary perch fingerlings. Since then 30 waterways have had 2.5 million EPs stocked in them, with a real focus on prime systems like where we are today at Albert Park Lake, but also the Barwon River, Karkaruk Lake, the Maribyrnong River and Melton Reservoir. In my experiences from a fishing point of view, these native fish are thriving. We're now catching them in good volumes and their sizes are getting bigger and bigger. The purpose of these studies is to monitor the health of these fisheries and whether the fish are growing bigger and also what year class they're from. Deakin University last surveyed our native estuary perch fishery back in 2015, so this latest survey will give us a lot of insight to which waterways are performing best and where anglers would like to see more efforts put into. Now helping us today with this study is Deakin University and Victorian Fisheries, so let's go have a chat to those guys.
Yeah, hi, my name's Dion from Offshore Research and Consulting and freshwater ecologist. Estuary perch is our target species, but this is a grassel, a German-made piece of equipment, and it's very effective in higher saline areas, so we can get into estuaries and do fishing with this boat. So very good in the Maribyrnong, the Werribee, those sorts of areas where we get higher salinities and the other pieces of equipment don't work. Uses a generator and a computer. Basically we form a field of attraction. We drive up to a piece of structure or a snag, we apply the electricity to generate the field, stuns the fish and brings them towards us so we can capture them and then collect whatever data we need to. The area of influence for the field depends on the conductivity of the water, so the water chemistry. We find 3 to 5 metres is good in fresher water that you might be able to draw them up. It really depends on the size of the fish and the water quality parameters. They just go in a holding tank, they recover, and release, we measure, weigh them, put tags in them, whatever you need to do, whatever work needs to be done, you can do that and return them to the water.
Victorian Fisheries Authority started looking at the viability of stocking estuary perch, and it hadn't really been done before. We did a trial where we got some recreational fishers to help us out collecting brood fish from the Glenelg River in Western Victoria. Really successful event. We caught lots of estuary perch. We then transported them all the way to our bass hatchery in New South Wales. They had a really successful first year. They were able to breed estuary perch at a commercial scale for the first time. So it was really cool. From that, the program's grown each year. We work with rec fishers. Over a period of 10-12 years, we've stocked 2.5 million estuary perch in 30 waterways. And I've got to say we're delighted with how they're performing.
All right, so we're just about now to head out on the boat. Now, safety is obviously paramount when you're doing these sort of things, so had to do a full induction ECG of our heart and obviously have to wear all stuff like this, rubber boots, rubber gloves, everything on there, just to make sure that we're following the right protocol. So we'll get that going and then we're about to jump out on the boat and get started. Hopefully find a few big estuary perch whilst we're out there. We are now ready to start electrofishing. Our goal is to collect 20 estuary perch, which will be put in a holding tank so we can measure their weight, length and condition, as well as taking a small fin clipping and swab analysis to analyse their microbiome and age class. Whilst at it, we expect to tangle with a few other species, which will also be documented. The electrofishing boat emits a small charge that carries between 3 to 5 metres, temporarily stunning fish in the immediate area so we can collect. The impact is very minimal and it doesn't impact or harm any of the local bird or wildlife. Oh, good job. No shortage of big carp in here. Oh, big one. Beautiful. Awesome. Oh, they're everywhere in there. Oh, look at them all there. Oh, look how many carp. That's incredible. That's a huge carp. Carp, carp, carp. Oh, it's raining carp. They're everywhere. Look at that. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4. So many of them. That's incredible, isn't it? Oh, look at the size of them. They're huge. Wow. Another carp. Another carp. Look at that. It's massive. Another carp. That's incredible. Yeah, big carp. Look at them all. Look at them all, yeah. Oh my God. Carp, carp. Look at the size. You can smell them, eh? They're just holding the edges, yeah? All the fish. Another carp. More carp. God. Carp, another carp. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh, nice one.
Again, go to the right. Right, hard right, go, hard right.
There we go. Beautiful. To your left. Left, left, left. In front of you now. That's it. out here? Oh, he's a little guy. Oh, a trout. Oh, beautiful. That's a good one. Oh, it's cracking. Yeah, stockies.
One trout. Goldfish.
Heaps of stockies. Oh yeah, beautiful. Thanks. Oh, it's an eel. Big eel, see that? That's cool. Oh yeah, cool. Let's get on the net.
Yeah, you need it sometimes.
Yeah, it looks so different on Right, so we've been on the water so far only for about 15 minutes and it's been really productive. So that was some of our first catches there. So we've got a couple of golden perch, really nice sizes. So it's a very diverse fishery here. So that's what we're finding out very quickly. An insane amount of European carp. So obviously that's something that we want to have a good look at. But there's also been a good number of stock trout, a heap of estuary perch so far, even an eel, which is really cool. But got some really nice fish like that, and we haven't been on the water for very long. So we're going to keep going. But so far, that's a really good start. We'll get him in a holding tank and get on our way. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that'll be a pain. There we go. You're on your way. Away he goes.
264.
Beautiful. There he goes.
Delicately done.
Very delicately done.
240.
Lots of stockies. Yes. Alright, so look at that, eh? Beautiful. Get him on. So here's 46, 47.
Mills?
460. 460?
Yep.
Yep, so we'll let him go?
Yep.
Alright, beautiful. Get him on his way. There he goes. Yeah, he's a bit skinny, isn't he? Interesting coloration, but let's get him on the measuring board. So he's exactly, oh, he's like this much under 500, so I'd say 495. Yep. Alright, we'll get him on his way as well. So swimming off pretty strong, so away he goes. Alright, perfect. Huge carps, look at them. One. Geez, they're big in here, aren't they? Oh, yeah.
Wanted a bigger one.
Oh, yeah, good.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. That's right, excellent. Carp, 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 they're everywhere. monster carp, that one. Oh, he's a good one, that one. Yellow. Whew. It's a workout. Oh, yellow fella, beautiful. Jeez. Oh, a mirror carp. There's a mirror. Happy carp. Huge carp. Thumpers, look at them. 1, 2, 3. He's a mirror. Yeah. Oh yeah, nice, beautiful.
They'll put it back in there, let him recover.
Ah, yellow. Oh, EP here, EP here. Another one here, another one here. Carp. Seriously. The size of the mirrors. The mirrors seem to be bigger in here. Incredible size.
Oh, big one.
So silver.
Do a quick count, mate. Yeah.
Oh, the size of it. Oh, I missed that. You got him.
You're done.
28 Ps. Beautiful. 28 Ps in no time. If you can believe, we were only on the water for a total of 45 minutes and we only had the electrical prongs in the water for 26 minutes in total. But we saw and collected a crazy amount of fish in that small period of time. All right, cool, so we're off the water now, and that was fascinating. Look, it all happened very quickly. It's quite a small system here, and obviously you can move around very, very easily, but the volume of fish was absolutely staggering. I think what was really good was we got our allocation of 20 estuary perch very, very quickly. So what it does highlight is the native stocking here of the EPs is working really, really well because they were in big volumes, just not the huge sizes yet. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to measure them and do some scientific research. We're going to do some swabs and other bits and pieces just to really assess their health. But what we did see out there was obviously 20 EPs really quickly, an insane amount of European carp. So that's something really interesting. We'll give that feedback back to Victorian Fisheries, maybe even have a bit of a chat about what we can do to eradicate some of the carp in these areas. And there was some thumping sized carp and a lot of mirror carp as well, which was really, really interesting. A lot of stocked rainbow trout. We saw a couple of short finned eels and some yellow belly, which is absolutely fantastic, and some really good sized yellow belly. So what we're going to do now, we've got the guys here from Deakin, we're going to do some scientific research, we're going to collate all that information. All right, let's go.
296. $450.
Yeah.
325. 311 for the length.
Yep.
$658.
All right, cool, and there we go. So that's the other really pleasing thing from today is the native fish stocking. It's not just the estuary perch that are doing well. The yellow belly are absolutely thriving in here. Look at that, that is an absolute ripper. It's great to see these yellow belly or golden perch absolutely thriving here. Let's get him back in the water. All right, awesome. How cool is that?
We've been developing this fishery for quite a while. It was originally a holiday trout stocking program. It then expanded into some trial golden perch stocking, and that's been very well. Some big thumping goldens have been coming out of this lake. We've extended it further by stocking silver perch. Haven't seen them yet, but they're probably coming through soon. But again, estuary perch are really thriving, and I think today's survey shows that the fish are in good condition, and there's plenty of them.
All right, cool. And there's another one there. They're all around that 50 centimetre size, nice and girthy, good weight. So there's obviously a good food source in here. And even though the waters are very shallow and very weedy, these fish are absolutely thriving in those conditions. All right, cool. So let's get him on his way as well. This way, matey. Right under the boat. There we go.
We love estuary perch because they're resilient. We can stock them in a whole range of different waterways, and we're getting really good growth rates. Places like Albert Park Lake, Devil Bend Reservoir, our fishers are telling us they're catching fish in excess of 50 centimetres on a regular basis. On surface lures at night in metro waters is next level. When everyone's going home and all the rest of it and things quieten down, that's when they switch on. So if you're going to catch estuary perch, you're going to make that commitment. Fish at dusk and after dusk, because you won't regret it. They really just switch on and they smash lures like you wouldn't believe.
Oh yes,
They've got massive mouths on them, and they fight really hard, and you will hook big fish that you won't be able to stop. So our stocking program's only been going for 10 years or so. So the potential for these fish to get really big is pretty exciting. The records suggest that the fish grow to 75 centimetres. Now that'd be a fish of 4 or 5 kilos. We haven't seen that yet, but in real terms our stockfish are only still teenagers, 12, 13 years old at best. And imagine how big they'll be when they're 40 years old. So this is a great investment in the future, I think. In our estuaries, like the Maribyrnong River, we're confident that those fish that we've stocked over a period of 3 or 4 years will become self-sustaining. They will breed. There's evidence now that they've reached maturity. They're aggregating around this time of year for spawning. So we think not only have we stocked something that's good for a few years, it will actually, the legacy will go on for generations. And it's really exciting. People are really pumped about estuary perch, and so are we.
These metro systems are precious. There's a lot of people that come to these and really enjoy them. So us local angling community, we're really going to do our big. It's about showing respect for the people in these areas, but also great respect for the systems and the fish in here, because if we all do our part, then it takes a lot of pressure off fishing. We don't become a target, and if anything, people start to embrace it, and it really helps to increase initiatives like this that gives us more and more fishing opportunities. Obviously, you've got all the beautiful ducks, birds and wildlife, but also you get the bats as well. So if you are going to come fishing here, make sure you pick up the rubbish after yourself, make sure you pick up the fishing line, because these metro systems are just so important to the community. To be able to come here and share experiences like that is absolutely awesome. Oh, I got him. Yes. Oh, man. On the surface. Now, today's results were really positive, and they also were a few days earlier on the Maribyrnong River and Devil Bend Reservoir. We just couldn't record those because the winds were horrendous. But we've got a lot of estuary perch that we've collected, and I can tell you the ones in the Maribyrnong and Devil Bend were significantly bigger than the ones that we got at Albert Park today. What's really good is this program seems to be going from strength to strength, and Victorian fisheries at the moment are looking to increase estuary perch stocking and also increase the volume of waterways that we're putting these fish into. And from a fishing point of view, I've caught these fish in so many different systems across the state for many years now, and I'm sure research that we've done over the last few days will only go to help that prospect get better and better. Now, this all started back in 2012 when Victorian fisheries first bred and produced finger perch. If you enjoyed the episode, then become a FishingMad member. It's so easy to join by visiting www.fishingmad.com.au/member and unlock access to detailed weekly fishing reports. Whether you fish by boat, kayak or land-based, we have you covered to help you fish the right areas and catch plenty too. Plus we have detailed workshops, rigging tutorials, podcasts, sounder training, kayak and boating tutorials, maps, community forums, gear reviews and gear guides, exclusive unseen episodes, behind the scenes footage and insights about each episode that appears on YouTube and TV, as well as exciting monthly giveaways, catch of the month competitions and discounts to local fishing brands. It's an intuitive and friendly platform full of helpful fishing content that greatly supports everything we do at Fishing Mad, so become a member today.